Hello again, friends, and welcome to the week after Easter. I almost said Christmas, isn't that funny? Um, so I wanted to share just one little piece of what makes the Savior amazing in my mind. Um, in my church, this a couple weeks ago, there was this general conference that was held and watched throughout the whole world. And one of the messages that was kind of in each and every talk that was given, there were probably about 25, 35 talks that were given. And the underlying theme that I felt for me was peace. And so I've been thinking since about how one of the names that Christ has is the Prince of Peace. And I thought about a lot of the different scriptures that he's given to remind us of his peace. And I'll even include them in this email. But I wanted to share some of the things that his peace has given me and things that I'm reminded about peace because of him. So I see that I can receive peace from Christ's atoning sacrifice. He suffered in the Garden of Gethsemane all of my sins, all of my afflictions, the things that my mind torments me with, all the ways that I feel weak and insignificant. There are so many different things that just in the Garden of Gethsemane alone, I have been healed because of Christ, and I can feel peace because of his understanding and his healing power. But also the promise that I am not going to die forever and I will be able to see my family members forever again. That is so big for me, and that is a very peaceful feeling for me. Also, I don't know about you, but as a mom, I can have some unachievable expectations that I have set out for myself, trying to get too much done or to have what I need to get done blown out of proportion and kind of much bigger than I should take on. And so Christ reminds us of what is most needful, prepare every needful thing, and don't run faster than we have strength, and to walk with him, to take his yoke upon us and have peace in him. Then another big theme that I felt was feeling peace instead of contention, because Christ reminds us over and over again that contention is not of him. He does not bring contention. He brings peace and love. And when we seek for his peace, we seek to be peacemakers too. And so when there are times when we might disagree, or times when we feel frustrated with people doing things that are very different than what we think should be done, there's a lot to learn from Jesus about how to be a peacemaker. And it doesn't mean that we change our opinions. Definitely not. Christ is a good example of not lowering his standards at all. But there's a way to keep the peace and to also hold strong to what we believe. Peace can be found in the scriptures, like a plethora of scriptures remind us of peace. Whether it's in war chapters, teaching both in the Old Testament and in the Book of Mormon about different things that have happened throughout history where war is abundant, we can see from there too the importance of peace, just as much as in those times where he teaches us about peace. Peace can be found in the holy temples, but it can also be found in our homes. And I am most able to feel peace when I have my eyes centered on Jesus and his gospel rather than on anything else that I might worry about or get frustrated about. I can worry about my kids. I can worry about our economic future. I can worry about if I'm doing enough or being enough. Do you find any of those to be worries you might have too? When I find myself in those worries, just like when Peter was walking on water and he started to sink, he started thinking of worldly things again, right? But as soon as he caught himself and he recognized, I'm not focused on Jesus, I am sinking, he called out to Jesus. And what did Jesus do? He immediately reached out and saved him. And I can promise you that he will do the same for you. When you find yourself in those moments of frustration or doubt or worry or just all the negative emotions overcoming you, reach out to the Savior, cry out for him, and he will be there and he will give you his peace. I testify of that because I had that happen last night. And it's such a powerful and calming and peaceful thing. So I just wanted to share all that with you. And I hope you have a great rest of your week and that you can create and find more peace. Take care.